gone up, I can tell you that thing. And it came up here today and to do it. And they've tried to improve the balance of the overs,
and you never
did in the first game. This is Hamilton's of the game. There is plenty of great
Pakistan expect bowlers, good pace, got a better balanced side.
Back, you need to.
That's a great delivery. Just had us to push his hands out at the ball. Few wickets up the top. Sometimes they just. The way that Keith bowled, when he did over pitch, he was able to put this. Looks like these Pakistan bowlers just can swing it.
Just short of a length that helped away on the onside one.
Quick.
Beautiful.
It has been able to control the bounce.
Daring back from outside off stump.
Very uncomfortable, that one, McKeith. Oh, those ones that just angle shape is going to be painful.
Again, he's very strong there. It's up to 3. Oh, gift runs again. Too many freebies for
international debut. Just spot on. Just not bowling conditions. Fields in place.
Over the top of point, that's a good.
Because he just gives himself enough space. Tall guy, but he got on top of the bounce. All conditions here, Pakistan side. No general bowl 141.
Probably will ever have his time at seamers, but sort of seam bowlers then. He was not realising it's Richard Hadley's bowling, particularly. Ralph. He needs. Half that.
Murray.
Thought it was further behind point there. So far, 39 without loss. Needed to stop it. It was for them.
For him, he has that pump at the bat, and then it.
Bowled for A. Oh.
Pakistan have taken that slip out. Babar Azam and it extra bowl it. Maybe just saying, okay, if it isn't to play it square rather than fine.
Whoa! Out of nowhere. Hit it the whole way.
To the feet. Time that Kelly, born in Melbourne, moved up field to third, comes up that deep.
To look amazing. 50 much for Frankie Mackay. Good morning. Cohort of opening bowlers, and that
Imperious form today. Always so strong through the array of offside drives, and now
4s and 2 6s today, Nick. It's a feathered edge. No. Ralph.
just the angle. Right, Nick Kelly up for room a little to the breakthrough.
It's quintessential Kelly, wasn't very similar.
It wasn't just all about the timing.
Well, they'll be encouraging the boundary a number of times already. This back in the sides. 3 point, and that's going to run away to get off the mark for Henry Nick.
Just that back to the block here, Hamilton.
Over pitch to there at Seddon Park. Yes, Ralph, and certainly he looked tenor of your conversation.
There's a
well, that's a good. Some work to do. He moves to 12 from 8.
ball. It's just the release ball. Yes, there's a man out. If you pick your gap well, you ought.
Play, yes it is. Back on the dive. Thought he had it covered.
Mariu has had a lot of ground.
Feels like he's just maybe back Harris Ralph.
And you just feel if you're a young man, you have to remember he's on.
But none of it from Harris Ralph. He's a good stroke maker on debut. It's a role that
even more important as a bowler. Just feels as though the next
to come off the top of the pad, and that's the first time too that we saw that sort of eyes light up back, and then you just heads one side, bats the other.
That overexcitement, that feel ungainly from Marty.
I think it is. And has the second victory.
Sliding down. Excellent diving catch away to his right. On debut, New Zealand 71.
Front edge of the bat. He's worked so far, but he has to get to a flying.
There's enough there.
And so well, Daryl Mitchell. And that
Shoulder head high just into the short square boundaries and
does soften edge here. There's a couple of chase for long on here and fielding on the boundary for 79 for 2.
Those first few overs, the skipper Mohammed Rizwan
finished the over, going up in 84 for 2.
Along at a good clip.
Afternoon, too many, that's a wild over. Maybe the first 6 overs, they were in terms of his... Do you think it's around their batting order and whether he... Sort of, I guess when you look back on Pakistan, bowlers...
On the right, and Akib Javed, he was a very fine bowler, but it's that experience. 88 for...
To go back into a different perspective, we're seeing the same approach.
Yeah, it's an interesting this tours to New Zealand, the last 11 ODIs. New Zealand have gone to Pakistan. Oh, and he knows it's crunched. Henry Nicholls is...
I think Henry Nicholls is just kind of...
Self-preservation. Good touch. 5 for 2.
It's been a strong start and a good partnership.
Keith, the left armour, who's pretty good. Oh, he's given him. Winger went up. Henry Nick.
Have a player review. Check the feet, fair delivery. Field, Wayne.
On the just be one, but got it over the 15th, 97 for 2. And just to slow things up a little bit, spinner, there's just a little bit. Only one. Only a 1 or 4 ground, isn't it? 3s at all. Oh, Steve, what a start. Good. Have got their third, and it's mid.
A 2-leg side, that's the ball that the offside, no control, what's slightly wider. Oh, he's out for 18, 100 for 3.
Really good record. They hit one downtown. Nice sharp stumping, got done by the wrong and got impact in his first over. Over the
spinner, which he's trying to bowl a lot.
Oh, given. That looked pretty adjacent.
Do we have a player review for LBW? Fair delivery. Yeah, clear gap between. Okay, and it's hitting the wickets now.
Henry Nicholls' stay comes to an end. It's an excellent piece of bowling. Just now on the left arm seamer. Don't have a little bit of momentum.
History, and one thing I know, spot on. I don't know if he...
Wickets for him were generated.
Man, this time.
Something like that, be 10 runs now.
Wasn't it, Rick? Because you're in wicket, feel like you've been jammed back into... Oh! That. And Mohammed Abbas.
Look at this. Playing a shot, but we'll take the leg by.
Back, and he has sent the... They've scored one beautiful from Bracewell.
It's just deep inside with instinct.
Looking for a way out. The box that you've been put in.
Been a good wee period here. So interesting. One came out, whacked it, showed the chip that needs to be shown. But it just shows when you be ready for 3 or 4. Generally, there's a gap at cover should come back.
It's the hardest play. Yes, there's going to be time up. Like what?
This is it. Shake your legs is a noise.
Back hip once again. So.
2 good decisions there. There it is. Bracewell's walk. Excellent piece of bowling.
Is now at the angle in, just straight through to Mohammed. Thought he had him the ball before Bracewell, the New Zealand skipper, gone.
Because it was a bit of a loose one through to Rizwan. Find that outside here. New Zealand under the pump a little.
Length. To have those 2 slips. Mitch Hayden.
Because then
Mohammed Wasim. He got to it.
Shit. Whenever you're in, got to be thinking, will have their mind on is 255 and general. Was a quick run if he could have picked it up. Third.
Partnership between these two. Just
Good over again from Wazim.
Lovely day to be on the bank here at Sydenham. Side, but it's just the single.
As a one to bat a period of
Genuine competition at that for New Zealand. 154. Short on that occasion.